flower friends. My name is Ashley Overholser with Primavera, and I am this year's 2024 Mayesh Design Star. This is my flower rep, Chris. He makes all the flower magic happen.
Hello, everyone.
We're gonna check out my pool. Okay, so I definitely like this color, Chris, right here. Yeah, yeah, this one's good. All right, I'm gonna give you these. Definitely like these for sure. We'll ace those.
All right.
And then, let's go. Okay, so something that's really important as a corporate florist is the longevity of the flowers. We want to make sure that our flowers last 3 to 7 days, and that's like a good chunk of time. So there's certain flowers that last longer than other flowers. So for example, look at this beautiful, beautiful arrangement of black scabiosa. These surprisingly last a good 7 days, and they don't lose their color. So that's just something to think about when you're going into a cooler and pulling for the day. For example, hydrangea, unfortunately, even though they're so beautiful and I want to take this home all the time, they just don't last. They're very fickle when it comes to hydration, and so I stay away from hydrangea, as well as the roses over here. We definitely don't want to use roses, especially garden roses. Those garden roses are going to unfortunately wilt and lose their color very quickly. And so, you know, that's definitely something, again, to take into consideration. But most of the flowers here, for the most part, do really well and last a pretty long time. So we have like a good number of blooms to choose from. Like I said, maybe stay away from the hydrangea, the roses, but mostly everything in here today is pretty fair game. And I'm gonna pull from what I call the fall inspired color palette right here. I really wanted to do an arrangement that was fall inspired, that had a lot of reds and browns and golds and magenta tonal colors. So I'm gonna pull a few things from here. Getting all tangled. Oh, flower life. This is what happens to me like every day. All right, let's go back this way and check out the greenery. Gorgeous. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's privet berry, but it's gonna add a lot of really fun textural quality to our arrangement. So I think I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 of these guys. All right, so I'm going to set out my pull right here so I can see my color palette and make sure that everything looks good. A few tips. First, understand your client's vision. Take the time to understand your client's needs, preferences, and their brand identity. Tailor your floral designs to match their vision so it can enhance their guests' overall experience and also strengthen your working relationship. 2, focus on quality and freshness. Always prioritize the quality and freshness of your flowers. Using high quality materials not only ensures that your arrangements look their best, but also reinforces your reputation as a reliable high-end florist. If you want to use a specialty bloom like hydrangea or roses, a bi-weekly visit may be necessary to ensure the freshness of the blooms. 3, stay trend savvy. Keep up with the floral design trends and industry innovations. Being aware of current styles and materials can help you create arrangements that feel fresh and contemporary.
Well, our process when we come in and edit the pull is basically depending on the shades of the flowers that comes in, because everything comes in from all over the world in different farms. The theme of the color scheme may change and may vary. So we edit as we need to, add and subtract based on what we have in our cooler that's ready for everyone to shop from. It's always interesting to come in and find new products that you may not have in front of you, so the inspiration comes from some of the novelty items that our buyer brings in to make our cooler be really, really beautiful.
4, build strong relationships. Networking is essential in the corporate world. Cultivate your relationships with clients, vendors, florists. These connections can lead to new opportunities, referrals, and collaborations that can grow your business. And to expand on that, make sure you diversify your offerings. Take advantage. I provide a weekly floral delivery service, and I have 1 to 2 year contracts. Okay. But consider offering a range of products and services, from corporate events to regular floral deliveries. Diversification can help stabilize your income and attract different clients. And lastly, learn from feedback. Be open to constructive criticism and feedback from clients. Use this input to improve your designs and services continually. This mindset will not only help you grow as a florist, but also builds trust with your clients. So we've put water in our vase, in our vessel, and I just want to emphasize that when you're working in a restaurant, a hotel, typically you come in during closed hours and make a mess. You make a big mess, a big flower mess, as I say. I'm obviously like putting flower bunches kind of all over. Sometimes I'll leave it on the floor. And I'm kind of bending down and picking up and designing on site. So that's something that's a little bit different from like maybe working as a wedding florist or as a retail florist. Like obviously like I kind of just choose a little space in a corner and I do my flower thing. So right now I'm just kind of going around and unwrapping all of the flowers to prep for design. Check these out. Aren't these wild? I actually, you know, I should have asked Chris like what these are called, but they're fantastic. I'll definitely put it in the comments. And we have our anthurium. Very delicate, so I want to be careful with that. And then I got all of this fun fall-inspired greenery. We have the reds and the greens, oranges, just so many different color hues. All of my flower friends, they always laugh at me because they're like, Ashley, you want fall in the springtime, you want fall in the summertime, and I'm like, you're not wrong. I love these colors. They're just so vibrant and cheerful, but a little moody too. We want to make sure that we keep the leaves out of the water. So we strip the stems for that. This is such a fun shape. Some beautiful berry here. We're gonna put in as filler. Really cool pods. Check them out. I'm so stoked about these. I just found them in the cooler this morning, so I hadn't pre-ordered these guys, but I was like, I had to have them. I love it when people are surprised by an element that they see in arrangement, and they're like, what is that? Cut these a little bit lower set. And texture. Check this out. I love it. So I'll put a little bit of filler in there. I think I'll put a little bit more grass. Then I'm gonna take some of this Again, just kind of stripping some of the dead leaves, making sure that everything looks clean and pristine. I'm gonna add some of these in here. So this butterfly ranunculus, look how beautiful, is gonna act as a filler. Such a lovely color. It's gonna really pop against some of the darker hues. I'm gonna step back and take a look at my arrangement, see if there's anything that I want to change or shift. Sometimes when you're doing your arrangement, things do shift, and I wanna make sure that I maintain the shape that I desire. So I'm gonna add some of these roses in. Add a couple more. I have so much to play with. I have these beautiful carnations. I wanted to add a really unexpected pop, an element of color into the arrangement that you wouldn't typically see in a fall style arrangement. So let's see if it works. The other thing we can do with carnations, if they're not quite open, is just open them up with our hands. Just like that. I'm gonna bring the amaranthus over here. And I feel like, let's give her a quick cut. I want to put her in before the vase gets too tight with flowers, since these are thicker stems. Probably should have put them in first. I'm going to add a few stems of this leucadendron. Also, does anyone else have trouble just generally saying the names of flowers? I never know if I'm pronouncing them correctly. Amazing, that looks great. Okay, what else do I want to use? I think I'm gonna put my orchid in now, especially because it's such a delicate bloom. You want to add that last so it doesn't get crushed by the other flowers that I put in. Look at these. They're so beautiful. And last but not least, we're gonna add some of these. Okay, now I'm absolutely gonna make a mess, but I need to strip these so we can make sure to keep the stems in water. Okay, I feel good. I think that's it. Just add a couple more things and we are done. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Mayesh for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my passion for florals and design. It has truly been an incredible journey so far, and I can't wait to show you what's to come. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank those who are watching. Your interest and support means so much to me. I'd like to open the floor for any questions or comments. If there's anything you'd like to discuss or share, now's a great time to post questions in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, lovelies. Stay tuned.